AITAH for cancelling my girlfriend's birthday dinner because she burned my wagyu steaks. I, 31 meters, have been in a relationship with my girlfriend, 27F, for about a year. We cohabitate and have done so for the past 6 months. A couple of weeks back, I blew about $200 ordering some wagyu steaks. I was looking forward to them coming so much because I love cooking and have never had a real wagyu steak before. They arrived on Thursday evening last week, and I decided we'd have them for dinner on Friday night. My girlfriend seemed generally uninterested as she's not much of a steak person, but she said she'd enjoy them with me. On Friday morning we had an argument before I went to work. It was really stupid. She disagreed with me on a project that I'm working on involving the garage, and despite the fact that I own the house we live in, kept trying to assert authority over the decisions I made. She then brought up the wagyu steaks as evidence that I was wasting money on the project and expensive food. I went to work in a bad mood, but I shot her a text in the afternoon saying that I'd like to talk it over a bit when I got home with a cool head. She didn't answer. I left work around 5:30, looking forward to the steaks. But when I walked in the door, there was this horrible smoke smell. My girlfriend greeted me, grabbed my hand, and led me to the table. She said, "Dinner is served." The steaks were pitch black. Completely inedible. Eating them would have been a health hazard. I asked what the hell she was thinking, and she theatrically gasped with her hand over her mouth, and then said, "Oh. Me. Now, let me get one thing straight here, there is no way she accidentally got those steaks to that condition. Based on our frying pan, she probably turned the heat up as high as it would go, threw them on with no oil or butter, and just let them sit. This was completely intentional." I called her on her lie. She kept being obtuse. She kept using little phrases like, "Oh, aren't you happy?" and "Oh, weren't you looking forward to these steaks?" I've never been so disgusted with her. Well, her birthday was on Sunday, and I had reservations to a really nice French restaurant for her, her parents, and me. I just flat out told her that I was cancelling the reservation. She immediately flipped and told me that her parents were going to be super upset, but I didn't care. She grabbed the steaks and threw them in the garbage, where they were going to go anyway, and then stormed off. Sunday came and went. She didn't say a single word to me, opting to lock herself in another room. Her parents have had full radio silence. I'm starting to feel bad about my decision, but did I go over the top here? First reply. She kept being obtuse. She kept using little phrases like, "Oh, aren't you happy?" and "Oh, weren't you looking forward to these steaks?" I'd break up. I couldn't handle living with someone who would be destructive just to hurt me. Deal breaker. Second reply. How childish. If this is how she acts after only living together for 6 months, I dread to think how much worse she can get. Third reply. NTA, and why on earth would you want to be in a relationship with someone who handles minor conflict like this? Fourth reply. Your relationship is more burnt than the steak, and should be thrown into the garbage bin too. Save yourself a whole life of this. 6 months and already showing you she is a living nightmare. Run, boy. She loves having power over you. It will only get worse from now on. Fifth reply. NTA, she is a walking red flag and she should go home to her parents while you consider if you want to stay in this relationship. Sixth reply. NTA? Ditch her. What a childish bitch. At her grown age. Nah, you're too old for playing like that.